Dr. Football Helmet's medical vlog. Sorry about that. Yeah, welcome to another edition of Dr. Football Helmet's medical vlog. Um, before I go any further, I should explain what just happened there because you're probably kind of weirded out by it. Um, I was told by a colleague that YouTube videos tend to do better if they have music. Or a musical intro. Most apparently do. A lot of vloggers out there love to have their sharp musical intros. Um, I haven't gotten anything together for that yet, so that was my best attempt at it. It'll have to do until I contact some of my more musically gifted friends and have them cook something up for me. I'm sure they'll be happy to do it, and I'll pay them handsomely for it. But until then, that'll have to do. So if you liked it, leave a comment, and maybe I'll just make that my permanent thing. I'll just open it with a little ditty. I don't have a bad singing voice. It's decent, so just let me know, and uh, it would make me feel good to hear someone say that I sound decent, because I'm kind of insecure about my voice. So, get a little confession. I didn't think I'd get this confessional on these videos. Anyway, I should stop before I embarrass myself any further. Alright, welcome to another episode of the Medical Vlog. We have another viewer mail here. It was like a mail, a Gmail they sent in. It comes to us from Nancy Reynolds. Nancy.Reynolds. I made the mistake last time of giving the full Gmail uh, address, and that was probably bad. I apologize to the last guy. I forget his name. You're probably getting a lot of jerks emailing you and saying, "Hey, I saw you got featured in the video. You're famous." I apologize. So I won't give away Nancy's full Gmail address. You're welcome, Nancy. I'm sure you're a lovely lady, or man. I don't know. Maybe Nancy could be a man. They don't divulge their sex or gender in these Gmails. So Nancy Reynolds, and she said where she's from, so that's interesting. Gilbertsville, Kentucky, which I'm sure is just a lovely place. So, of course, maybe I shouldn't have divulged that. It said her address at the end of the Gmail, probably because in case you want to snail mail her. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. It's Gilbertsville, Kentucky. I'm sure it's a lovely, lovely place, and I'm sure Nancy is a lovely woman or man. All right, here's what the text said of the Gmail. Dear Doctor Football Helmet, once again, thank you for addressing me formally. You put my full name in it, Doctor Football Helmet. That's fine. Okay. Um, I love your videos. Oh wow, thanks, Nancy. Uh, they're very helpful so far, and I'm enjoying hearing your unique take on medicine. All right. I have a medical issue that I thought you might be able to help me with. Here are my symptoms: nausea, runny nose, cough, and a rash under my left armpit. If I were not a medical professional, I would say TMI, Nancy, but this is an appropriate venue for this, so that's fine. So, nausea, a runny nose, cough, and a rash under your left armpit. Thank you for any helpful tips you can provide. Sincerely, Nancy Reynolds from Gilbertsville, Kentucky. Well, Nancy, it sounds like you got yourself a bit of what we in the business call an icky situation. Uh, Nausea, a runny nose, a cough, and a rash under your left armpit. Well, okay, for the first three, nausea, runny nose, and cough, it sounds like you might just have yourself a bit of a common cold. And in the business, we don't, they say there is no cure for the common cold. I would beg to differ, because I am more than just your average medical doctor. I am an expert. And what I would say is wear a football helmet, and it is the cure for the common cold. Think about it. Think about it. It's all in the face mask. People, one of the main causes of the common cold is getting too close to people. Getting all up in the business. Um, if I had a nickel for every time I asked one of my patients, so how close do you normally stand to someone? And they said, well, a few inches away. And I said, whoa, buddy, it's way too close. I don't know how you do things in, your neck of the woods, but where I come from, the face mask is a good reminder that you should stand a good distance away from someone, because it keeps you guarded, and it puts you in the guarded mindset. You say, I kind of want to stand close to this person. And then you think, but this face mask and this helmet, if I stand too close to them, they're liable to be bothered by, this helmet. So I don't stand too close to people because of the helmet. Maybe I'm not explaining it super well. It's a mindset. You wouldn't understand. Non-helmet people don't understand the helmet mindset. You don't understand until you have this thing on, that once it's on, you are guarded. You are focused on keeping yourself protected at all times. So wear a football helmet for those first three. The nausea will go away. The runny noses will decrease significantly, and you will not cough at all. And it also helps if you do still cough, coughing, and the mask can catch some of the germs, so you're not spreading. Just be sure to wipe this thing down, get a rag up in there. I should do a whole other video on maintaining your helmet. That would be a good one, actually. It's an idea later. How to take proper care of your helmet. It is kind of difficult when you do wear it 24/7, but there are ways. So those are the first three. I took care of the first three. The fourth one, that's a tricky one, Nancy. A rash under your left armpit. Now, I can't address you directly, obviously. I don't live anywhere near Gilbertsville, Kentucky. I will not divulge where I live, by the way, because I'm a very private person. But I can say it's not near Gilbertsville, Kentucky, so if you're keeping track at home, X that off on the map. You're getting closer, but not that much closer, because there's so many more towns in America. You'll never find me. Anyway, a rash under your left armpit. Now, if I were able to address you directly, I would be able to ask you, have you put any poison ivy under your armpit lately? That would get to the root of the problem. Don't put poison ivy under your armpit, because then you'll get a rash under it. But a rash under your left armpit. This is testing my my medical knowledge right here. The best advice I can give you, without being directly in your presence, Nancy, is that to take care of a rash under your left armpit, and hear me out, you should probably wear a football helmet. Because, now hear me out, I know I can feel you backing away. I can feel you backing away. You're like, the helmet goes on the head. How can that take care of my armpit? That just seems counterintuitive, doctor. Now you're starting to sound a bit like a quack. I am very offended by you saying that. I am not a quack. I know what I'm doing here. Shut up, Nancy! Oh, sorry. I realize I just made up that scenario in my head, and you didn't really call me a quack. And I would hope you wouldn't, because I would get pissed off. But no, seriously, wear a football helmet to take care of your rash. How can I explain this in layman's terms so that it won't confuse you non-medical people at home? Wearing a football helmet protects you from rashes because it just does. You're gonna have to trust me on this one. I'm thinking it over in my head. The complex, medical jargon I could go into to explain why that is the truth. It would take much longer than I'm willing to spend in this video. If you are looking for more details, Nancy, please follow up on a comment on this video, or ask me to send you a pamphlet or something, and I would be very glad to. Because I think that would be the best way to explain the issue. So I hope that's been helpful for you, Nancy. Wear a football helmet is basically what it boils down to. So that's that. And thank you for sending me a message, Nancy. I should do this for people who send me. I'll send you something your way. I don't know, a pamphlet, or like I could send that pamphlet, and I could send some other pamphlets. Maybe I don't know, a tote bag. I don't know if I have the resources for that right now. This is all stuff I probably should talk about later, after the video is stopped. All right, I'll think about it. Anyway, thanks for watching the video, folks. See you next week. Bye-bye. Dr. Football Helmet's medical vlog. My colleague said I should have outro music too. Da, 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 da.